Okay, let's find the slope of the line passing through 3, 0, and 0, negative 1. So what I'm trying to find, again, I'm trying the slope of the line that goes through these 2 points. I need to know my slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, or sometimes, or you may see it as y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Either one are fine. Just remember, if you use y2 minus y1, the bottom has to be in the same order. x2, if you start with y2, you need to start with x2. If you start with y1, you need to start with x1. So that's one thing you need to remember using your formulas. So yes, let's plug in our values, and a lot of times I like to label x1, y1, and it doesn't matter which one's x1 and y1 or which one's x2, y2. You can reverse those, as long as, again, if this one is x1, that has to be y1. If this one's x2, that has to be y2, and vice versa. Okay, so let's plug in our values. So I'm going to use this right here. So I'm 2, negative 1 minus y1, which is 0, over x2, which is 0, minus x1, which is 3. Negative 1 minus 0 is negative 1. 0 minus 3 is negative 3. 2 negatives, when I'm dividing, that is a positive, so I get 1 over 3. That would be my slope of the line that passes through the points 3, 0, and 0, negative 1. Okay, let's do another example. What about negative 9, 0, and 0, negative 4? And you see that's close to these points here, but there is a little bit of difference. If you notice, this was a positive 3, and here you have a negative 9. So that's going to be a little different. Use the same formula, m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is going to be my x1, y1, x2, y2. Let's plug them in. y2, so it's negative 4 minus y1, which is 0, over x2 minus x1, which is negative 9. Okay, so that's negative 9. So negative 4 minus 0 is negative 4. 0 minus a negative. Okay, this here we have 2 negatives, which will give us a positive. So that's going to be a positive 9. So I end up getting negative 4 over 9 for my slope.